Me and the musicians are cousins. Our mothers are blood sisters. I kept his ritual activities a secret for more than 10 years. How evil is the clothes you'll be wearing on stage, you'll be shocked. I am tired of losing relatives for nothing. So I made a video of him at the center of the shrine. I uploaded the video on Hello viewers. Welcome once again to another educative episode of African Confessions HD right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually, we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. If you have a story to share with us, use the number on the screen. Please don't forget to share your story so that it can be an educative tool to others. This is a story I recently received from one of our listeners who is saying he was a backing vocalist for one of these prominent artists who is based in South Africa. And he has a confession to say about the clothes the person will be wearing on stage and the rituals behind everything. A must watch confession. How are you, Solution Uncle? As per tradition, hide my identity. I grew up in a loving family that faced challenges. My mother worked hard to provide for us, teaching me the values of determination. Music was our escape. I remember singing along to our favorite songs in our small living room. Those moments brought us joy and hope. My friend came from a more stable background. His family had what mine lacked, and that gave him opportunities I didn't have. Our mothers were sisters, so we spent a lot of time together. We shared a passion for music, and our bond grew stronger as we sang and wrote songs together. In school, we participated in talent shows and music competitions. We practiced for hours, dreaming of performing on bigger stages. Those dreams united us, and we believed we were destined for success. One day, my friend got a chance to move to Johannesburg. My heart raced with excitement for him, but I also felt sad. I wanted to go with him to experience the opportunities of that vibrant city. Johannesburg is also known for its music scene, and I longed to be part of it. After he settled in, he quickly made a name for himself. A lot of people know him. I wanted from afar, cheering him on, but I felt left behind. Eventually, he called me and invited me to join his band. I couldn't believe it. This was my chance to shine alongside him, to finally pursue my dreams. When I arrived in Johannesburg, I felt a mix of nervous and excitement. Seeing him again brought back my memories. I was introduced to the band, and for the first time in a long while, I felt like belonged. As a backing vocalist, I threw myself into the music. I learned every song and worked hard to support the band. I loved performing, but often felt invisible. The lead singer, Luke, took the spotlight while I stood in the shadows, hoping for a chance to shine. The first few days were good. We performed at clubs, festivals, and I felt alive on stage. But as time went on, I began to notice something troubling. Despite my dedication, my dreams felt further away than ever. I made many sacrifices. I missed family events, special occasions, because I was always rehearsing or performing. My life revolving around the band, and I often felt drained. I began to wonder if all my hard work was worth it. As I watched my friend's success grow, I felt pride and sadness. I had given a decade of my life to his band, yet I felt overlooked. I longed for my moment in the spotlight, but it seemed out of reach. Over the years, I started to notice strange things happening around the band. Whispers about rituals and superstitions circulating among the members. At first, I thought it was just gossip, but my curiosity grew. One night after a show, I overheard a conversation about clothes being kept at a cemetery before performance. My heart sank. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I brushed it off at first, but deep down I felt a sense of dread. Then I discovered the truth. The clothes he wore on stage were indeed kept at a cemetery overnight before each show. This ritual was meant to bring good luck and fame. I felt chill runs down my spine. How could my friend engage in such darkness? I began to dig deeper. I spoke to others in the music industry, and many confirmed the rumors. The more I learned, the more horrified I became. These rituals were not just stories, they had real consequences. I know that this family, once happy, seemed to struggle. A dark cloud hung over them. I felt growing the sense of guilt because they are my relatives. As I wrestled with this knowledge, I faced difficult choice. I cared for my friend, but I couldn't ignore the truth. The rituals were hurting not only him, but everyone else around him. I felt trapped between loyalty and no need to speak out. Fear gripped me. If I exposed him, he could retaliate. He had resources and connections. I was just a begging vocalist with little to lose. But staying silent meant allowing the darkness to continue. I had to choose between my safety and the truth. After weeks, I decided to gather evidence. I spoke to others who knew about the rituals, documenting everything I could find. I wanted to create a video to expose the truth without revealing my identity. It was risky, but I felt a sense of purpose. This wasn't just about me, it was about protecting others, especially my family members. A lot of misfortunes are happening. Remember what I told you? Our mothers are sisters. It's affecting us all. I worked late into the night, editing the footage and crafting my message. Finally, the day came to release the video. My heart raced and I clicked upload. I felt something was to happen to me, and suddenly I fell down. I fainted for some minutes, but I had to share the video. I failed at the end, I failed to post it, and I have decided to come to you, Solution Uncle, to post this anonymous. Tell me what to do, I don't know what to do anymore. My family are struggling because of this man, this cousin brother of mine. Yes, he has been making a lot of money, but for over 10 years, I don't have nothing in my name. I don't have a car, I don't have a house, I don't have family. I'm just a begging vocalist who is being given food and shelter. For how long will I remain silent, knowing all these evil doings they are doing? Please, Solution Uncle, hide my identity when you post. He is rich, you take action against me. You sue me, I am poor, I won't be able to compete with him at the cause. But that's what he's doing. And from my experience for working with these guys, there are a lot of musicians in South Africa, in Nigeria, some in Tanzania. They are associated with that cult. I don't know where the kingdom or the shrine is actually situated. But now I have a hint. They are doing something and they make sure that every show they go away with your souls. They are shortening people's lives at live shows. Sometimes they can tell people to say, raise your hand. And by that time, they will have connection to all of you. They will use you for life. Now I know I'm part of this dark thing, but I'm also afraid for my safety. What will happen if I expose the video? I have the video as I speak now, but please let this confession of mine reach wider audience for people to be saved. I don't know what to do anymore, Solution Uncle. Hi, Solution Uncle. Please hide my identity when you post. I am a truck driver who used juju to remain in the job. My company was about to broke, and names were released of workers who were told to leave the company as they were going to sell some of the trucks and remain with few trucks. That company treated us well, and I decided to go to a sangoma in South Africa. We crossed borders from Zambia to South Africa. So I saw this sangoma who gave me a small worm and say, go and put it in a secret room at your place. I did it. And now the worm is growing up. It's all over the room. But My family is done. No one is still alive. My father, my mother, my children. I don't know what to do anymore. I tried to go back to the shrine and they told me that the Sangoma no longer stays here. I am now in trouble. Whoever I'm consulting is saying you should find the person who give you that thing. He is the only person who can set you free. I don't know if he wanted me to be saved by that thing or he was trapping me. Please, uncle, if there is anyone who is listening to your show who can help me, please give him my number. Give her my number. I'm in trouble. I don't know what to do anymore. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing your stories. We are shocked. We are shocked. Here are some Christian solutions for both scenarios. For your story about forgiveness and healing, emphasize the importance of forgiveness. You can seek healing for yourself and encourage the musician to repent for his actions. Biblical passages such as Matthew chapter 6 verse 14 to 15 highlight significance of forgiving others. Number 2 is breaking cases. Christians believe that through prayer one can break any cases associated with dark practices. You can seek spiritual guidance to pray for freedom from any negative effects of the rituals. Another thing is restoration. Focus on restoration and redemption. Encourage the musician to turn away from his past and seek a new path grounded in faith. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 17 speaks about becoming a new creation in Christ. You need community support. Engage with the church or a supportive Christian community to encourage accountability and guide. Surround yourself with others who share your faith, can help in the healing process. You need to share the truth. Use your story to warn others about the dangers of seeking success through harmful means. Sharing your experience can serve as a testimony to the power of truth and redemption. Please do that and don't forget to help this friend of yours to desist from such a habit, because at the end, a lot of people are struggling because of what he is doing, like you mentioned. So you need to play a very big part, a very big role, my brother. You need to do that. And to the truck driver, my brother, here are simple advice for you, or my brother. The first thing is reflect on your choices. Think about why you tend to juju. Consider the values you hold and how they align with your faith. It's important to understand the impact of your actions. That's the most important thing you have to do. Number 2, you have to seek forgiveness. If you believe in God, pray for forgiveness. Acknowledge your mistakes and ask for guidance to make better choices moving forward. You need to talk to someone. Find a trusted friend, family member, or a pastor to share your struggles with. Sometimes talking things out can help you find clarity and support. Another thing, my brother, you need to focus on hard work. Shift your focus back to honest work. Dedicate yourself to doing your best without shortcuts. Hard work often brings its often rewards. Stay positive is another thing I urge you to do. Even when facing difficulties, maintain a positive attitude. Trust that things can improve if you stay committed to doing the right thing. You need to find a God fearing church now. Distance yourself from people or practices that encourage harmful behaviors. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. Learn from the experience. Take this as a lesson. Teach others. Confess openly to the public. Every challenge can teach us something valuable. Use this experience to grow and make wiser decisions in the future. Trust in God's plan. Remember that God has a plan for you. You have faith that with time and effort, things can turn around for better. By focusing on these steps, you can improve in your life. Leave everything you bought using the money, the house where that thing is located. Leave everything. Go and confess to your relatives, your friends. Do it openly. Tell them what you did, and God will forgive you. Find a God fearing church, my brother. Start praying and fasting. Listeners, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I want to hear your thoughts as well. Listeners, I want to hear your thoughts. And ladies and gentlemen, there's this thing I want to tell you. We need to do this every day. We need to do this every day. Before you sleep, make sure you pray. Make sure you pray. The devil is at work 24/7. Yes. And here's a simple prayer. Dear God, thank you for this day and all the blessings you have given me. Please forgive me for any mistakes I made. Help me find peace and rest tonight. Watch over my loved ones and guide us all in your light. I trust in your plan for me. And when you wake up in the morning, you need to pray again. You need to pray. You don't just need to. As I lay down to sleep, I come to you with a grateful heart. Thank you for the gift of today and for your constant love and protection. I ask for your forgiveness for any wrongdoings I may have done, whether thought, word, or action. Please grant me peace in my heart and mind as I rest. Help me to let go any worries or fears and to trust in your plans for my life. Watch over my family and friends as we start this new day, as I sleep, as I travel. Pray to God always because the devil is at work 24/7. We don't need to relax anymore. Thank you so much, listeners, for tuning in. Until we meet again in other episodes. Bye for now.